Hello students, welcome to the mathematics classes. I hope all of you are doing well. We shall proceed with the matrices. Actually, this section of matrices can be attempted only when we are well familiar with the determinants. Actually, we shall confine ourselves in this section to square matrix only because determinants are the numbers or the expressions which corresponds to only square matrices. Now, on the basis of the determinant, matrices are of two types: singular matrix, singular matrix, a square matrix. A is said to be singular if its determinant is equal to 0. Non-singular matrix a square matrix A is said to be non-singular if determinant of A is not equal to 0. Very simple. Square matrix with its determinant is equal to 0 is called singular matrix, and a square matrix with its determinant not equal to 0 is called non-singular matrix. Now we come with adjoint of a square matrix. Adjoint of an n-rowed square matrix is transpose of other n-rowed square matrix which is obtained by replacing the elements by their corresponding cofactors. Let me explain it. We illustrate it by a matrix of 2 by 2 order. Let us consider A is a matrix 5 minus 2 9 7. Now we shall calculate its cofactor elements of the one by one. A11, delete first row and first column, minus 1 raised to the power 2, delete first row and first column 7. A12, minus 1 raised to the power 3, delete first row second column minus 9. Now A21, minus 1 raised to the power 3, second row first column minus 2, which comes out to be plus 2, and A22, minus 1 raised to the power 4, we get 5. Now adjoint of A, denoted as A, we replace these elements by their corresponding cofactor. 5 is replaced by 7, minus 2 is replaced by minus 9, 9 is replaced by 2, and 7 is replaced by 5, and its transpose. Now we come to the definition again. Adjoint of n-rowed square matrix is transpose of other n-rowed square matrix. Now this n-rowed square matrix is here and its transpose is called adjoint. 7 minus 9 to 5. We can also generalize it as replacing and interchanging the diagonal elements and changing the sign of non-diagonal elements. 5 and 7 are interchanged, minus 2 becomes 2 and 9 becomes minus 9. So this method can be used to calculate adjoint of a square matrix also. Now we take some of the properties of the adjoint. Properties of adjoint. And the first property is A multiplied by adjoint of A is equal to adjoint of A multiplied by A. Now we are having the two matrices actually when AB is equal to BA. Determinant of A, IN. IN means identity matrix of order n. Determinant of A, IN. We shall prove it. Let A is a matrix A11, A12, A21 and A22. Now its adjoint is adjoint of A is A11, A12, A21, A22 and its transpose. Capital A11, capital A12 are the corresponding cofactors of the elements. So we write it as A11, A12, A21 and A22. Let us multiply A multiplied by adjoint of A. Now this row gets multiplied by the column A11 multiplied by A11 plus A12 multiplied by A12. Now this row gets multiplied by this column A11 multiplied by A21 plus A12 multiplied by A22. Second row with first column A21 multiplied by A11 plus A22 multiplied by A12. A21 multiplied by A21 plus A22 multiplied by A. Now do you remember that it is the actual definition of determinant? The determinant is the sum of the product of the elements with their corresponding cofactors. A11 multiplied by A11, A12 multiplied by A12, it becomes determinant of A. And when we multiply the elements of any row or column with the cofactors of the any other row or column and then add it, answer is 0. By the same law, it also becomes 0 and it is your determinant of A. We can take determinant of A common. When we take common from the matrix, we divide all the elements. So it is determinant of A, I, 2 in this case, which verifies or proves the property. We can also multiply adjoint of A, multiply A, the result will be same. Also there is a relation between the determinant of adjoint of A and determinant of A. Adjoint of A determinant is determinant of A raised to the power n minus 1. N stands for the order of the matrix. And we can prove it as, by the last property we have A multiplied by adjoint of A is equal to determinant of A I n. If we take determinant on both sides, determinant of A I n, when the matrices are equal, the determinants are also equal. Now we have read determinant of AB is equal to determinant of A multiplied by determinant of B, and we can take the constant out of the determinant by raising power n. Determinant of A is a constant and we have taken it outside the determinant, and In is a matrix itself. Adjoint of A determinant is equal to determinant of A raised to power n divided by determinant of A, and determinant of an identity matrix is 1. So we come to the conclusion that determinant of adjoint of A is determinant of A raised to the power n minus 1. When A is a matrix of order 2 by 2, actually determinant of adjoint of A and determinant of A will be equal. There are some other properties of adjoint of A and we shall discuss them in the next video. So far we shall try some of the questions. Let us take one more question. We have to calculate or determine adjoint of A of this matrix, which is obviously of order 3 by 3, and there is no direct method in 3 by 3 order matrix to find out adjoint as like it was in 2 by 2 order. We have to find out the cofactors of each element, that is 9 cofactors are to be determined. You know, let us revise. A11 minus 1 raised to the power 1 plus 1 2, delete first row, first column. We are having these 4 elements and just calculate it. 3 1 ja 3 minus 0, it comes out to be 3. A12 minus 1 raised to the power row plus column, that is 3, delete first row, second column, write the remaining elements and then calculate it as 2 1 ja 2 minus 4, which is 2 plus 4, and negative sign for minus 1 raised to the power 3, it comes out to be 6, minus 6. Now all these 9 cofactors are arranged in form of a matrix and its transpose will give us adjoint of A. So practice these questions. Thank you. We shall discuss some more properties of adjoint in our next video. Till then, goodbye. Thank you.